Today on Blind Tag Wrestling News Now, contrary to popular belief, NXT 2.0 does indeed still have a safe space.
Rumors are whirling around this Friday's much-anticipated WWE Draft.
And, by the way, it's Dynamite in Rochester, and you know what that means.
Oh, we all know what that means.
Yeah, Tony Khan. Tony Khan announcing that AEW Dynamite, hailing from the hometown of the late, great Mr. Brody Lee, will be a dedication episode.
Yes,
to
indeed.
The exalted one himself.
Yes.
It's going to be a big night, pal.
It's going to be beautiful.
Going to be a big night, pal.
I
think that we need to get right into that part of this story.
Let's just start her off.
Let's start
hot
off
opener.
Something good there.
So, yes.
Oh, by the way, this? I'm John. She's Raja. We're so excited.
We just want to jump right in.
That we just can't hide it.
Yes.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
If you can't get into Pointer Sisters right now, then I don't know if you even belong here. And if you do question that yourself, just subscribe first and, don't belong tomorrow then.
Oh, goodness. So, as you stated, Tony Khan tweeted last night, or this morning, early this morning. He said,
earlier than now.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Tonight, AEW Dynamite is live from Rochester, home of Mr. Brody Lee. Tonight, we'll have a great show dedicated to his memory with a special card, including a huge TNT championship match, a title forever synonymous with his indelible legacy.
Indelible. You can't use words like indelible that early in the morning.
Yes.
It's pretty cool, man.
If you're Tony Khan.
Super excited about this. We've been super excited about this. Yes. The Miro match in honor of the TNT legacy of some of the matches we think about when we think of the TNT title. The jobbing out of Cody.
Yeah.
The freaking dog collar. My God.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's a lot. Plus, there's other things, and we'll discuss these other things that are on here, but I'm excited as can be about this. I just feel something in the air. Sometimes you get up and
you could smell it.
Just something in the air today.
Yeah. That usually happens every Wednesday, I think.
Indeed. Well, most Wednesdays, right?
Most Wednesdays, yes.
So I'm excited about it. What else we got going on tap with this other than the dedication? It's a beautiful thing, celebration. It's the first time we did this. Not a very good day. It was one of the best Dynamites ever, though, from a different kind of reason.
Yeah.
The memory and the caring of this. But I think this, we'll be able to laugh at it.
Won't be quite as much crying, hopefully.
More of that celebration of life type feel, and without the sadness, maybe the sadness removed. I'm sure there could be some tears, especially if you have some of the family there, the Huber family, and
it's going to be lovely.
It is. It is. And we can only hope that the Dark Order gets things square tonight.
We can only hope.
I mean, come on, they got to do it for Brody, right?
Yeah, they got to get their crap together. Hug it out, guys.
I mean, the biggest rumor that would be swirling would be the fact of somebody like a Wyndham Rotundo,
yes,
actually debuting. And of course, our dream scenario has been forever. Boy, wouldn't it be great if Bray Wyatt came back, cult leader as he is.
Yeah.
And united the Dark Order.
Yes.
The Dark Order has always been this group of freaks that nobody else could lead. They don't need another leader. They didn't really want another leader. And it's almost like when somebody very important passes away that carried a number in football or baseball or basketball, you don't want to replace that number.
No.
You want to retire the jersey. The role of that exalted one, it just, it was his. Mm-hmm. And we're fine with that. But as time passes, there are people that could fit that role. Mm-hmm. And the one person who could fit the role, and I'm sure there are others, okay? I'm guarantee you there's other people that could do it.
Yeah.
But from an emotional standpoint, from what the fans themselves are okay with, because Dark Order is very fan-centric.
Yeah.
The
fans made them.
They made them, absolutely. And Dark Order knows that.
Yeah.
Tony Khan knows that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I really believe that Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda, Husky Hair, what the hell you want to call him.
Right.
He absolutely fills that void if they so choose.
Yes.
I can't imagine it being anybody else right now.
Well, there's been nothing really but rumors pointing to the fact that he'll be debuting.
Right.
And, of course, his 90-day compete clause is not up yet.
Right.
But, you know.
And as we always say, we don't know anything.
No.
Nobody does, as we'll point out later about another story. But we don't know anything with these contract negotiations or what they work out on releases. You know, we've heard rumors about you could buy out that last 30 days or he'll work that out or whatever. We don't know that to be fact. I don't remember seeing a big tweet going, hey, you could buy out my last 30 days of my contract, dark. You know, you just don't know with these things.
Yes.
So as much as we would fantasy book, because we're fans.
Yeah.
So Tessie. Mm-hmm. You know, we got a Tassie every now and then. But the fantasy booking, you know, that's great. We do it all the time.
Yeah.
And we do exactly what you guys are doing. Fantasy booking wise, well, wouldn't that be beautiful? But you know what else would be beautiful? A hell of a Dynamite.
Oh, and we got one coming up.
And Rochester.
Yes.
And, you know.
I mean, aside from Miro and Sammy Guevara, we also get Jungle Boy versus Adam Cole.
Baby.
Yes, indeed.
Baby.
Hair match. It's not a hair match, but they both got fabulous hair.
Whoa, what a hair match that would be. That's sell out. Good God, Mexico. Jeez.
We'll also see Ty Conti and Anna Jay together.
I'm trying to imagine Adam Cole
facing the Bunny and Penelope Ford.
No, without hair.
I know. Oh, goodness. And Cody Rhodes teaming with Lee Johnson against Dante
I really
Martin.
hope that the women's match, I hope that's kind of a blow-off. I'm a little done with that one.
Just kind of get rid of the story now.
Yeah. I'm done with
fine.
that. I think it's the Hardy family awful that
Right.
that kind of brings it down for me.
Uh-huh.
There's just something about that. Click.
They're not my favorite.
If you will. If you will. Now,
We love TH2, though.
yeah, TH2 absolutely is one of my favorites.
Highlight.
And
And Helico specifically.
yeah, so anyway, also, you know, we love Anna Jay
Yes, and Ty Conti.
and Takanti.
And them together.
Quite a bit, actually.
Yes.
Very love Takanti. Sorry.
It'll be a great match.
It will be a really good match. It'll be a hell of a match. But we are very excited about the ponderings of Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
Is Cody Rhodes embracing this dark side? I know he likes Star Wars. Is he going to the dark side? Because we all heard the reaction last week. I was upset about it. I'm a big Cody Rhodes fan.
Yes.
I wanted to slap 20,000 people.
That would take a while.
It would, but I would do it for Cody. Hi, Cody. He's got a weird matchup tonight.
Yes, he does.
I think it's strange. I mean, you just mentioned it.
Yes, him and Lee Johnson versus Dante Martin and Matt Sydal.
Right.
And Dante Martin's like huge up-and-comer right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's babyface match.
Yeah.
Reportedly, right?
Yes, it is.
And last night, Dante Martin and Matt Sydal had a hell of a match on Dark.
Getting themselves
They look
ready.
really good together. They really do. I mean, Dante Martin looks good with anybody. I'm pretty sure Matt Sydal's such a pro and a veteran.
Yes.
You know, he can coexist with just about anything.
There's going to be so much flipping.
Yeah, it'd be a very flipdacious match. But, you know, it's just weird to me. It's a weird matchup. There's a lot of heels you could go against. Mm-hmm. And you know that everybody's really pro Dante.
Yeah.
You know, Dante's like their little child. Like, oh, we raised you up. We cheered you and raised you and we love you. You're organic to us.
That's how we feel.
And yeah, it is. It is. But, you know, people are weird about stuff like that. So you know he's going into this knowing he's going to get booed.
Yeah.
So, especially another New York crowd.
Oh, man. It's not going to be good.
No, I mean,
Cody
I think it's going to be great because Cody Rhodes is smarter than you people. So I think that between him and Mr. Tony Khan that it's going to be fantastic. But we'll find out.
Make sure you watch Road to the Top following AEW Dynamite.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Not paid. It's not a paid service at all. This is Road to the Top tonight.
It is.
Oh, my God. I'm very excited for all this backstage shenanigans and the trials and tribulations of poor Cody and Brandy.
Yes.
Good
Let's
God. How will they survive this?
Who knows?
Oh, nobody knows. Well, how about Sammy? I mean, Sammy Guevara going to survive Miro.
He's not. More than likely.
Wow.
If the past is anything to go by.
Wow.
Miro's a monster.
He is a monster.
He's terrifying.
But it's, Latino Heritage Month.
Oh, I wouldn't be upset at all if Sammy Guevara won the TNT title.
No.
I would be very happy about that.
I'd be very excited about it. Me too. And it's just, can speed. You got to think. Here's my thing on it. Like, okay, from a kayfabe perspective, Fuego had a lot of success against Miro until he didn't.
Right.
But the success he had was speed and misdirection.
Yeah.
Now, Sammy Guevara, on his level of expertise, is a 20 on Fuego being a 3.
That's fair.
So I think he also has the power.
Yeah.
Especially when he does what he does, which is about rolling speed, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen it firsthand. So, he gets a big go off top rope, whatever he wants to do. He has some big moves that we don't normally see on Dynamite.
Right.
He pulls him out for the really big matches. I can just see him misdirection, hit him with something off the top. He has many, moves in his arsenal that could bump Miro.
Yes.
So I think that, it only takes 3 seconds, baby.
It could happen.
It only takes 3 seconds.
And it might happen tonight.
Yeah, it very well could.
It very well could. We also had some cool stuff, though, on AEW Dark.
Yes, we did.
A few debuts.
We did have some few debuts, and I actually wanted you to do a little digging on it.
And I did. I did do the digging.
Yes.
So the show opened up with Santana Garrett.
You're quite the digger.
Wasn't that difficult.
I'm very impressed with your digging abilities.
Oh, goodness. And of course, we know Santana Garrett from WWE.
We do.
The past. But here she was just in an interview segment with Alex Marvez, and she got interrupted by Diamante.
Yes.
Who challenged her to a match next week.
And Santana looked fantastic.
Yes, she did.
She really did. She looked fantastic, and she looked like someone had taken... I mean, she's young.
Yeah.
But she looked like someone had taken years off of her, like stress-wise. I don't know what that was all about.
Of course, she made a little nod about recognizing the building because, she was in TNA and Impact before WWE.
Yes,
but she was.
They filmed in that building.
Yes, the Impact Zone.
That was pretty cool that she mentioned that. What a nice nod.
And she also has experience in shine and stardom, over her 10 years.
She's
more than 10 years.
She brings so much cool stuff to the roster. It's already good, right?
Yes.
And I've told you before, I really wanted to see that top 10 fill out where all 10 were magnificent.
Yes.
So I think we're getting there.
I think we're definitely building it up.
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
getting there. I can't wait to see.
And what was that other debut? This one, I have to admit, I didn't know this guy, but my God, I was impressed.
So the next one, I believe it's pronounced Adrian Jowd. He's a Brazilian.
Bless you.
Jiu-jitsu and amateur wrestler. He was teaming with Cesar Bononi, fellow Brazilian. But you might better know him as Arturo Ruas from NXT fame. He wasn't there very long.
Oh, my God.
Yes. So he was trained at the Performance Center.
All you got to do is change a name, and I'm completely blown.
And then he's coming in. He was released in late June from WWE, so he's just now able to get back in the game there.
What was that?
He looked fantastic, too.
Yes,
I hope he sticks with Cesar because they make a great team.
They look so good.
That's a great...
My God, let me tell you, killers. They could just call them killers.
Yes.
And have it do like that. Ladies and gentlemen, from Brazil, killers.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Put all the Brazilians together.
Just add
Does Brazil
Taekwondo
make
in there.
anything except sexy killers?
I guess not.
Everything from Brazil is a sexy killer.
It's that jiu-jitsu, I guess. I don't know.
I would move there, but it's the whole killer part. It's like, look at all this sex. Oh, no. Oh, no.
We shouldn't have come here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I need to look
goodness.
up Brazilian movies.
So, yes, if you haven't been watching AEW Dark, there are some really fantastic matches on
Dark
there.
is amazing. Dark is everything. I wish Elevation was. I don't know. Elevation just, when it's done before the show, I'm just kind of I know what this is. Dark always has these people that are like, oh, hey, we're going to debut this person. They may or may not be cool later on.
And you still get to see the top talent.
Yeah.
It's like everything you wish NXT 2.0 was.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
They're getting there. They're working on it.
Uh-huh.
Baby steps.
They are taking baby steps. They truly are. They truly are.
Oh, goodness. Speaking of NXT, there have been reports that they are going to be involved in the upcoming draft.
Little rumor birds flying all around.
Yes. So apparently, according to John Alba, Hit Row is being considered for a move up to the main roster.
Well, John Alba is a fine young man, and he actually interviewed us one time outside of a Limitless Wrestling event in Maine.
And while we were in line.
Yeah, John Alba doesn't know that, but I remember, John. Oh, I remember. It would be on your former live streams, John. Someday, you're going to be like, oh my God, that man who, I don't know, complimented me. He was there. John's normally very good about being, he's not wrong very much.
No.
So he calls the shots, buddy.
Yes, he's got some good sources.
Yes, he does.
And of course, NXT being in the draft was confirmed by Andrew Zarian. And Meltzer talked about it. So it seems like they're going to be having people called up. But NXT doesn't get to draft anyone.
But I mean, we don't know that for sure. We think that, right?
Yeah.
So, they may be like, okay, this is your draft, NXT. This is, these are people we don't need. But, I would be happy to jump off that ship right now if I was a veteran, because watching the show, watching the product, you can obviously see, as much as it is fun to develop younger talent, when you still have a lot to give yourself, it's not quite as fun. It's okay to put them over them now and then. Here you go, young boy. But when they are just jobbing you out, I would be happy to be chasing after a 24/7 title, to be honest with you. Just to be on the main show and stuff. But, you don't
want to be Oni Lorcan.
We're trying with NXT 2.0. All these are rumors, as always.
Yes.
But this rumor is flying around quite a bit. I was listening to the Wrestling Observer Radio when he was talking about that. And, he said, well, several names. And the Hit Row comes up from everybody. They are a cool, interesting, they're entertaining.
Yes.
They're very entertaining with their entrance and what they can't do. Well, I mean, Swerve can't, but, some of them, maybe in the female variety, it's not that great in the ring.
Green.
Little green. Little Martiany. But they really are entertaining.
Yeah. They're fun to watch.
NXT, man.
Do that rhyming thing.
They have some big people on the way up. I can't wait to see Steiner on his, eventually.
Can't say that.
And Odyssey Jones.
Ow.
Odyssey Jones, I think. That's my call. If I had to pick two that are going to be main WrestleMania level stars. So.
Right, yes. So you don't think Joe Gacy is going to be called up?
Joe Gacy, you say?
Joe Gacy, I say.
Joe Gacy? That sounds like someone who may have been console.
Well, you'd be wrong about that, sir.
I would be wrong if I had said it, if I jumped on the choo-choo train of rumor, but I didn't. I said, oh no, Roger, we will not do that story because
it's not happening.
It's not going to happen. You know why I know it wasn't going to happen? Do you know why I know they weren't going to cancel?
Why?
This little fella right here. For those of you listening and not watching, goddamn pal, I'm holding my little Vince. And it's hard to hold my little Vince in public sometimes because I get too excited. But let me tell you, all right? Vince loves money. Vince loves controversy.
Yes.
Vince loves ratings. And what do you get when you have something that people are talking about, even if they're talking about it in a, oh, I hate that kind of way? Oh, you get controversy.
You do indeed.
You get ratings and you get cash. And Joe Gacy had his little safe space. Again, even though it was widely reported from all you people that were wrong. Oh, I'm going to enjoy it while I can.
Oh, man.
For all you people that were wrong, Joe Gacy was there last night. And he actually trolled them quite a bit. Yes. Do you have a quote from Mr. Gacy?
I do indeed. He said, I am Joe Gacy, and contrary to popular opinion, this is still our safe space. Last week, on NXT 2.0, I made a huge impact, and I have not been canceled.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting stuff, though.
Oh, man.
I don't particularly like the segment because it drags.
It's awkward.
It's very awkward. The fans didn't know. Like, the funny part is, there's a lot of people in the audience that have listened to all this stuff out there, and I don't care where you stand on this side of that spectrum. I really don't. I'm just having good fun. But it was so funny to me to watch the fans that are like, oh, there's a lot of people that, because it's that culture. You can't disagree with anything.
Right.
You can't like things that other people don't like, or people say, oh, no, you shouldn't watch that. They don't want to be seen doing that. So it's so hilarious in the crowd because everybody knows, like, oh, hey, we're supposed to poo-poo this.
Yes.
He's sitting out there and he's doing his thing. They didn't know what to do.
No, they're just twiddling their
There
thumbs.
was one guy that tried whatting him again. And it was like, what?
Nobody joined
and somebody killed that guy. Like, I don't know if Goldberg showed up and murdered him, I have no idea. But the guy was just like, what?
Oh, man.
And he's gone. But they didn't do anything else. You hear that whole adage of, they're sitting on their hands.
Yes.
They literally were.
Yes, they were.
It was
very awkward.
It was X-Pac Heat 2.0.
For NXT 2.0.
Whole new level of X-Pac.
Yes, but apparently Joe Gacy speaks for a misunderstood generation, which he calls the enlightened ones, which sounds like a cult to me.
Dude, he's totally trolling millennials. It's making fun of woke culture.
Oh, I know.
And I don't disagree with there being a character like that because wrestling has always reflected society.
Right.
We had Russians when we were fighting Russians,
yes.
when there was a Cold War. That was what we had out there. Right now we have a cultural war. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately,
yes,
we have a war of ideology. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately.
Yes.
We can't all get along. You even see it between NXT and AEW lines. People just can't simply say, oh, I like this one better. I prefer this one, but I watched them both. That's not okay. You got to have people that are just pure, incredible buttholes.
Exactly.
Just incredible brown festering assholes. And it sucks. It really does, man.
Yes, it does.
I hate it. I wish everybody could just enjoy it all.
Yes.
That would be so cool. And people felt okay to say, well, that was a really good show. Don't normally like it, but that was a good show.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say good about this is they haven't had to say that about NXT lately.
I just want to go on record that if you enjoyed the Index vignettes last night, I respect your opinion, but it was awful. Every bit of it. Every bit of that honeymoon was horrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was terrible. Not entertaining at all.
It was entertaining in a way. Oh, God. No. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, NXT 2.0. Oh, God. I'm never going to get that out of my head.
That's a good thing.
That's a way that I'd never want to see Dexter Lumis ever again.
All right, well,
please and thanks.
That's the Raja commentary for the day. We're really looking forward to tonight and Dynamite.
Yes, we are.
I don't know why I'm talking like an old tired wrestler right now, but I am. So, for the lovely Raja.
Wait, can I give the warning today?
Oh my God! Absolutely.
So GCW just announced that Psycho Clown is going to be in the United States for a show in late October. That's the warning. Just watch out.
For Raja, I'm John. Bye.
Bye.